Okay, now we want to create our very first avatar. What you want to do is you want to start SUVA and wait for it to load. You start with this startup menu where you can see a default avatar which comes with SUVA but has no textures and everything. You can move the camera around by using the middle mouse button and clicking it and dragging the mouse to move the camera. You can rotate around the avatar by using right click and moving the camera, and you can move the camera towards the avatar by scrolling. For now you want to just press default start. You land in the main menu and there is an about and help button. If you go all the way down to the right, there is this SUVA Unity plugin button. If you click that, your Explorer will open up. It will open up where SUVA is installed and you will find this Unity package. Now you want to open up Unity version 2017 4.15 F1. That is the same version that VRChat uses. And you want to import your avatar and set it up. If you have already avatar set up, for VRChat for example, you will find that you have a VSC avatar descriptor on it and a pipeline manager. You want to create a duplicate of your avatar for SUVA. Hit Ctrl D to create a copy. I'll disable the old one and rename this one to something like SUVA in the end. Now I'm going to remove the VSC components. I hit remove component on both of them. And if I go back to my Explorer where the Unity package is, I'll just drag and drop that into my project. In my case, I have it already imported. Otherwise, you see that there's one file that's going to be imported and you hit OK. Now your avatar is ready. You have an animator on it usually, but the controller should be empty. Add a component called SUVA avatar descriptor. After you edit the SUVA avatar descriptor, you get this overview of options, which looks a bit overwhelming in the beginning, but I can assure that it's not that complicated. First you want to do is you want to find the mesh on your avatar that has the shape keys for your face. So if you go through your meshes, you will find most likely something called body, and there's blend shapes for your avatar. If you created your avatar with VRChat in mind, you will have these shape keys starting with VLC. Those are going to be used by SUVA as well, but you can also use any others if you want. To change which shape key is which Viseme, you can take the name. For example, let's say we want to take Nagumi for blinking. Test that, hit 0, and you copy the name. You just take the name and put it in the corresponding field. For example, we have blinking here for the eyes, and now I enter the name Nagumi. The name has to be exactly the same, the spelling has to be the same, upper and the lowercase has to be the same, no blanks in the end. The name has to be exactly the same, basically. So we want to set the body as face mesh renderer. Fill that in, and if you don't want to do left eye and right eye manually, what you can do is you can hit right click, hit validate. And if you have the console open, you will see that it notices that left eye and right eye are not assigned. It will look for them and will set them. If they are not found, you have to fill in these by hand. Otherwise, they get set automatically, as you can see here. Last thing you want to do is you want to go to emotes. You have 10 emote slots. I recommend leaving emote 0 or numpad key 0 to empty, so you have an animation to reset the face of the avatar. For now, I'm going to choose 2 or 3 animations or overrides, and to have something to show off. Surprised, maybe angry. These are ones I created beforehand. You notice there is this option called prevent blinking when active. So if you activate this and this animation closes the eyes of your avatar, and you use something like Tobii eye tracking and blink in real life as well, it will prevent the real life blinking also being applied on top of the animation, so you don't get double blinking. I can showcase that. I just hit this on this one, and if I activate it and blink, you won't see the avatar blinking. That's basically it. We have 3 animation overrides set up, and all you want to do now is right click on the component and click export avatar for SUVA application. This will create the asset bundle and it will take a few seconds. Okay, this succeeded. Now you can start SUVA, navigate to avatar settings and click import and select the avatar file called and the name of the file. Hit OK. The Explorer opens and you are in the folder where your Unity project is located, and there will be a new folder called avatars. If you go in there, you can see your newly created avatar. Go in there, and for now I'll just copy the path. Copy, and now I go back to SUVA. Back in SUVA, I hit back, I go to the avatar tab, and now I have this import button next to the selection. There is only one avatar inside right now, and now we're going to import the avatar. I put in the path I copied earlier, hit enter, and there's this file called Hoppu Insert New Eyes SUVA, or whatever name you gave your game object. Hit open, and the file will be loaded. It doesn't show up immediately, you have to go to the drop-down menu, and here it is now, and you can select it. Now your avatar is imported and ready to be set up for tracking, and you can calibrate it. But that will be done in the next tutorial. For now, as you can see, if I hit the emote keys, 0 does nothing, it's the reset emote. 1 is surprised, 2 is another surprise, and 3 is angry. And if I blink now, as you can see, the eyes don't close. On the other ones, the eyes close if I blink. And that's it. And in the next tutorial we start with an overview of how to set up tracking and calibration.